it just makes the skincare routine a little bit more fancy, a little elevated. Hey guys, my name is Justine Na'shea and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, here on this channel, we talk about all things beauty, fashion, lifestyle, travel. Basically, if I like the topic, we're probably going to be talking about it. I'm super excited to film this video today. It is all about my updated skincare routine. It's something that I've been talking about on my Instagram for a while now. I even have some old IGTV videos related to skincare. If you want to go hop over there and check those out. They still have very relevant information, but I have been on a skincare journey for what I would say is the last maybe 7 or 8 months. It started in January, like, you know, you wake up on New Year's and want to just start, you know, all these health related journeys, but it was one of the best decisions I ever made. There's a lot of things that I implemented in my skincare routine to really help me get a face, like a flawless face. I've always had acne prone skin. I've always had skin issues, hyperpigmentation, like I've had it all. So to feel or be this confident in my skin now is truly a blessing. I'm super excited to share this with you guys because I'm hoping that some, if not all of these products work for you. I hope that some, if not all of my tips work for you. And I just feel like there is nothing like having a face that you could just be confident about and skin that you can be confident about. And it's just, you know, it's an organ. It's the largest organ in our body. You definitely want to take care of it. You definitely want to slow down the aging process. Like, skin is just amazing. I'm super passionate about this topic. So without any further delay, because I don't want to make this intro too long, I want to get into the products. But before we start, do consider subscribing to my YouTube channel because I definitely will have videos like this. And definitely hop over to my Instagram because I'm always sharing like just tips and tricks in my Instagram stories. Or I'll tell you if something's on sale. Like, Instagram stories is really like where I post a lot of information regarding the products I use and just everything. So like I said, consider subscribing to my channel. Turn on the bell notification so you know when I upload a new video. I'm still working out the upload schedule, but I will definitely let you guys know and keep you updated. And so without further delay, let's get into the products. So today we are going to start with, like I said, I'm going to go in order because I feel like that'll be the best thing to do. Oh, and I just want to tell you guys, like today I have on no makeup. I just have like filled in my brows, did a little bit of mascara, and like my face is just moisturizer. Like, I've done nothing because I wanted to come on here super authentic, show you guys my progress. If you haven't seen it already in the video, you will see it at some point, my before and after photos. And yeah, so let's get into the products. So you always want to start your skincare routine with clean hands. So I always wash my hands with antibacterial hand soap. I keep it in my shower. I keep it in my bathroom sink because you never ever want to start your skincare routine without cleaning your hands first. Super important because you don't want to introduce any new bacteria to your face. It just like accelerates the breakouts. That's like rule number 1. So then after you wash your hands is the micellar water to remove any makeup. I only use this when I have makeup on, but I did want to mention it because I feel like it's an important step in the skincare process or your skincare routine. This is micellar water. You can get it at any Walgreens, Target. This one happens to be the Target brand. It usually runs from like $6 to $10, but it lasts me a very long time. I even keep it in the shower. I believe you're supposed to apply it with dry hands, but sometimes I do it with wet hands and it has the same effect for me. I usually use this a couple of times until like literally you'll know because the makeup starts melting off. I usually use it until where I can see my hands are getting a little bit clean. But definitely the first step in my routine is micellar water. I do not use skincare wipes because I feel like they're a little bit wasteful in the fact that you're just creating extra, like you're just throwing those wipes in the garbage. I also feel like they're kind of harsh on your skin. I just don't like them. Like, I find that they have fragrances. Like, it's just, I'm not a skincare wipe fan at all. If you want to try something new and something that really works at getting that makeup off, micellar water is something that you should definitely try out. You can get this anywhere. Like I said, any drugstore, Ulta has it, like literally anywhere. So micellar water is my first step. So now moving on to the second step is the facial cleanser. So the facial cleanser that I use is the Cerave Hydrating Facial Cleanser. And what makes this facial cleanser so cool is that the fact that it has ceramides. Ceramides create a skin barrier to help lock in moisture. And then it also has hyaluronic acid, which also helps to keep moisture in your skin. So obviously it's a hydrating facial cleanser, but you will feel, if you're used to like a face wash that's kind of stripping your face, this is going to feel a little bit weird at first because it feels very hydrating. It almost feels like it's kind of not washing your face, but when I tell you this is the only thing I use, I don't have any problems with it. I don't feel like my face isn't clean afterwards. I feel like it's clean and hydrated, which is what you want to feel. You don't want to feel like your skin is dry, stripped, any of that. Super great product. It's freaking drugstore, so it's like very inexpensive. I think this is like $15 maybe, and this is the value size. I also picked this up at Ulsa, so this is a super great product. I highly recommend it. And yeah, this is the face wash I use. When I tell you guys I was using a $60 face wash, like, then I started using this. I'm like, this is crazy. I was spending all this money. So the next step in my skincare routine, I exfoliate. Now I do exfoliate in place of toning, because that's just what was recommended to me. So that's what I do. So the toner that I use, the exfoliator that I use is the Paula's Choice. I'm just going to try to zoom in on that. It is the Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. I'm sorry, the bottle's a little like greasy, guys. This is the one I'm actually using right now. It's a 2% BHA liquid exfoliant with salicylic acid. It works to unclog and shrink pores, smooths an even skin tone, and it's marketed as a lightweight formula. This is really, really great. Because it is an exfoliant, it can be quite irritating to some people, so it is suggested that you do ease into using this. Maybe you want to try a Monday, Wednesday, Friday application and then go daily. But I do use this in the morning in my morning skincare routine, and I really don't have any problems. The only thing that I do suggest is that you anything that I feel like might be irritating to my skin, I always want to make sure that I apply SPF, but we'll talk about SPF in a few minutes. But this, again, this is the Paula's Choice 2% BHA, and when I tell you guys, if you have dark marks, uneven skin tone, like, this stuff will have you glowing. Like, when I tell you glowing. So super good product, super important in your skincare routine. And something that I want to talk about next in my skincare routine actually goes with that. It is something that I use, and you guys are gonna be like, Justine, what the hell? Like, why? But just hear me out. The next product that I'm going to talk to you about is the Chanel skincare like cotton wipes. These are Chanel. Basically cotton rounds. I don't know if you guys, I guess some people most people would know what cotton rounds are, but these are actually cotton squares. They are amazing. They come 100 in a box, and again, they are by Chanel. They are only $20, guys. I know that maybe $20 for 100 of them seems like a stretch, but when I tell you, if you have used cotton rounds before and then you switch over to these, you will definitely see the difference, because these are super duper soft. I'm going to actually show you what they look like, because if you're into like aesthetically pleasing things, you're definitely going to be feeling me on this one. So as you can see, I have my vanity behind me, and I actually keep these on top of my vanity, but if you can see, I'm going to see if you guys can see, these are embossed with the CC logo. Like, it just makes the skincare routine a little bit more fancy, a little elevated. I'm using like mostly drugstore items, so I really, really like them. I don't only like them because they're Chanel. I don't only like them because they look nice. They actually feel so soft on your skin. If you use cotton rounds, you know that some of them kind of break up. Some of them are a little rough on the skin. These are super duper soft. And when you do order these, they come in an amazing Chanel packaging. You usually get 2 free samples, so it is, I would say, a good buy in my opinion, because I only use 1 or 2 at most cotton rounds a day. So for me, it's a good buy. $20 is not too bad. Because a lot of the products, especially when you're starting to use them, could be slightly irritating. You don't want to like use a rough cotton round. Like, you just don't want to do that. It's just not a fun thing to have happening. So the next item that I'm going to talk about is a serum. At this moment, I'm only using one serum, and it is the Kiehl's Clearly Corrective Dark Spot Solution. And here's what the bottle looks like. I hope you guys will be able to see it. Kind of, sort of. It's a clear bottle, so it's kind of hard to see. Now, this product retails for about $52. I use it particularly for my dark spots, but it does have an activated form of vitamin C, so it is super brightening. People always ask me, or I was asked a couple of times in my direct messages on Instagram about dark spots and hyperpigmentation. This is a product that definitely works very well for dark spots. You could spot treat, or you could put it on your face, like, you know, cover your whole face with it. Either way, it works really, really great. It is a little expensive, but it lasts a good amount of time. And I think the shelf life of it, once it's open, is 12 months. So that's pretty good. If you could, you know, stretch it out over 12 months, that's really great. I don't use a lot. Something to note when you're using a serum, just a quick tip. You see all over like all these social media platforms, people like putting the dropper on their face. You never ever want to do that, because what you're doing is you're potentially touching your skin, which may have bacteria, and then introducing it back into the bottle where the bacteria could, like, you know, slush around in there and just be harboring bacteria. So you also always want to take the dropper and put a few drops on your fingers, and then use your fingers to rub it into your face. Just a quick tip for the serums. This is the only serum that I'm currently using in my skincare routine, but now that I'm at a point where my skin is pretty clear, I'm like very much in control of what's happening with my skin, I do want to introduce some new products, maybe an actual toner, maybe an extra serum. So I will definitely let you guys know in another video or on my Instagram if I add any products. I definitely want to take you guys on this journey with me, because I think it's super cool and this is just such a great topic. So the next product I'm going to talk about is my moisturizer. So this is the Roche-Posay, I think that's how you say it, Double Repair Moisturizer, and this is another drugstore product. This can be found at Ulta, Walgreens, Amazon, pretty much anywhere at this point. This retails for $20. This also has ceramide, so it chlorates that barrier to keep the moisture in, which is basically what this whole like new skincare routine is about. Definitely you want your skin, I mean, I would say normal to dry skin, and I'll explain that in a minute. I have normal to dry skin, so my main goal is to keep a moisturized, dewy looking face. Like, that is my ultimate goal. To me, it's what looks the most healthy, and if you have that goal as well, you definitely want to make sure that your products have some of these things that I mentioned in them. So the last product that I use, and the last thing that I'm going to mention to you guys, is the Super Goop. Hope you can see that. It is the Super Goop Unseen Sunscreen. Now, if you're not using SPF, girl, what is you doing? Girl or boy, what is you doing? I know that they say black don't crack, and black people, you know, we were taught to think that black people do not need SPF, but you definitely want to have SPF in your skincare routine. They say the least amount that you could have is 30, SPF 30. That's the most, the least effective. And at 50, you're kind of like maxed out. Anything above 50 really won't do much. And this product is SPF 40. It is amazing. It actually adds to the dewy look of your face. So I really like that. It does not have a white cast, because sometimes when you have melanated people, you put on the sunscreen, it's like that white or gray looking. This does not do that. Super Goop has amazing SPF products. If you're really interested in like body SPF, they have like a full range of products. Maybe I'll do an extra video just talking about Super Goop products, but I love their SPF. It's amazing. So that was, believe it or not, all the products that I'm using. Now I want to just talk to you a little bit of you guys about the other things that I've been doing to help with my skincare. So full disclosure, I am currently being seen by a dermatologist, and she has prescribed me 3 different medications that help to clear up my skin. I don't want to really tell, I will say, I won't tell you the exact medication, the formulation, all that stuff, because I feel like you do have to see a dermatologist to get all those specific things. But I am using a retinoid, or some people know it as Retin-A. It has really, really helped, like, with my skincare journey. It helps to accelerate skin cell turnover, so it has been a game changer for me. So I definitely recommend that if you have acne prone skin and if you have problems and you've been having problems for years and you've been trying a million and one things, see a dermatologist. This is the first time that I've actually seen a dermatologist where I feel like my skincare routine is amazing. So that's just a little tidbit. Along with seeing the dermatologist, I also see an esthetician. I usually get a facial every, I would say, like, I don't wait too long. I would say every 6 weeks to 2 months. And I know that could be very often for some people. The spa that I go to actually offers a package, so I usually pay a lot less than what a facial would actually cost, so that kind of works out in my favor. I don't know if you guys want to contact spas in your area, maybe see if they have some specials or some deals, as long as you trust them, because of course you don't want someone digging around in your face who you don't trust. And what is most important about me seeing the esthetician was, all my life I thought I had oily skin, like definitely have oily skin. What she told me is actually that my skin is quite dry. So this whole time I've been thinking I have oily skin and treating it as such, and my skin is really, really dry. So I've really been trying to tailor my products to more moisturizing products. So that's very important. Of course, like the things that people talk about all the time, like drinking water is really important. I wouldn't say your diet, but you want to have a balanced diet to help with skin health. Yeah, I'm actually gonna look at my phone just to make sure I'm not missing anything as far as any skincare tips or tricks for you guys. Your skincare routine is going to be a lot of trial and error. It is not going to be foolproof. You're going to try products that are going to work. You're going to try products that don't work, and you just have to have a lot of patience with it, because you could also go through a period where your skin purges, where you have an increased amount of acne, only for a short period of time. But that is something that you could definitely talk to your dermatologist about. The last thing that I definitely want to touch on, and something that I feel like is super, super important, is making your skincare routine a self-care like experience. You want to light some candles. You want to get in the shower, really enjoy a nice warm shower. I do wash my face in the shower, so that part of the routine is kind of like, status quo. But I do make sure that I get out the shower. I sit here in my vanity, like I have a dedicated space where I do perform my skincare routine. I usually take time to kind of moisturize in the products. You do want to let your products like have time to kind of like sit in a little bit before you add the next one. I'm not always the best with that, but it's something that I try to practice. I even like put on like these fancy robes. As you can see, this has like tassels on it, anything to make me really feel good, because I feel like when you really make your skincare routine experience, you're more likely to stick to it. You just want to make it an experience for yourself that is just something you can really enjoy, and I feel like that you will be more likely to stick to it. Yeah, guys, that's my updated skincare routine. I'm trying to think if I left anything out. I think I pretty much touched on anything. If I did leave any of the prices for the items out, I will definitely link a lot of the items down in the description box. Like I said, some of these products will work for you, some of them will not. I definitely think it's important to see a dermatologist and have that dermatologist prescribe medication as they see fit. I did mention that I am on the retinol. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm super excited you guys decided to tune into this video with me. I'm super excited to start this YouTube journey. I hope you guys are able to subscribe and turn on that bell notification. Also give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me on the DM on Instagram. I'm definitely open to any questions you guys have, or if you want to leave some comments down below, I'll definitely answer your questions there. Like I said, thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. I hope that you guys will hang out with me. Like, just stick around. I'm definitely gonna have some cool content on my channel, some things that I really think you'll enjoy, and I hope that you guys are like willing to share this with your family and friends, because I think that this video has some really good information as far as starting your skincare journey, and I definitely will be updating you guys as time goes on. So without further delay, thank you guys so much for tuning into this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.